It's your boy DZ, man. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. And let me know what you think about this video. This is my opinion. This is the things that I think. You know, coming from the bottom. And soon we're going to start letting people call in and give their opinion. So that's coming real soon. So subscribe to the channel. The channel's growing. We need the help. All the help we can get. You know, all the support. We love everybody. But listen here, man. It's getting real. Is Diddy going to move out the country? Because you see what happened with other folks. When that fire get on and things start coming out, people tend to want to move to another country. They don't want to be here. You know, when it get real to that point where as though people want to disconnect with you and they want to let their relationships go with you, they don't want to stay here because all it does is build up for other things to come your way. And if you notice, a lot of top artists that are real wealthy, they move out the country. They come back to America, but they don't reside in America because you all see that when you get that paper, you are a target. When your money is up, you a straight target. And a lot of people that get their money up, they end up turning to the sick fetishes. It's like you ain't got to chase that money no more. You don't have the same hunger to come from the bottom, so you just floating. And you turn to those sick fetishes. And it seems like everybody that gets that big money, that people come out and they want to have accusations on them. And we don't know if they true or not, but the movement that comes behind the accusations make it look like they in the wrong to a certain extent. You know? The way the movement go, because I know if I didn't rape, beat somebody up, make them have sex with a whole bunch of people, I wouldn't dare settle out a lawsuit. I wouldn't dare say I agree to give you some money for something that I know I didn't do. I'm going all the way to the wire with it. I'm taking it to the wire. So it has to be some type of truth. And you see that people were scared to speak about it. People that got platforms that they don't want to be affected by it, they ain't gonna say nothing about it. But people like academics, he gonna keep it totally 100. He letting it be known. People scared to talk about this situation. They don't want to say nothing about Diddy. They don't want to say nothing about Brother Love because they're gonna feel that their livelihood is gonna be affected. That's how you that's what let you know that it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. But if enough people come against Diddy, then all the people that are willing not to speak about him, that's when they'll come out and want to talk. They don't want to be the first people to talk. Academics don't give a fuck. And when the heat get more severe for Diddy, people gonna come out and talk that would never say nothing. They gonna have an opinion. The opinion that you won't hear from them that they'll say about everybody else, it'll come out. Because they feel that they can't be targeted about the situation. But right now, those people feel like if they come out and say something, they gonna be a target. They don't want to be that target. They don't want to have that bullseye on them. Like, oh, you spoke on the guy. Because you know Diddy look at himself like he's the guy. He looks at himself like I'm the guy. And when people get to that level, they knowing that everybody is going off of what they say. However they want it to go, because they're so looked up by so many people. So many people look at them like they are the it. So when they speak, they got the people that's backing them like, we gonna push this through you. So they hold a lot of weight. And Diddy don't want to lose those sponsors he got. He got some heavy sponsors, making hundreds of millions off these sponsors. He don't want to lose that. But that's what happens when you get these kind of accusations, and if people start coming forward with their stories on that Me Too shit, those people that are still with them right now, you're going to see them cut ties with them. When it get too heavy, the people going to cut ties with you. And that's why Diddy settled out. This is why he said, let me go ahead and settle this situation so that hopefully nobody else will try to jump on the bandwagon. But you know it's going to be more people coming. More people going to jump on the bandwagon. You know that. It's other people that feel that they might be owed some reparation for their encounters with him. It's other people. He been in the industry for years, man. Since the 90s. So if you've been going hard since the 90s and you've been a big public figure since the 90s, you've had so many encounters with so many people that people really got things against you. People that are scared to talk because they know you hold a certain level of weight and they don't want to be outcast and put to the side if they got something going on. But if you get enough people that want to come forward on you, it's going to be like, all right, now I'm going to come out with my story. You see how they did Russ? Russ stepped down from all his stuff and moved all the way out the country. When them accusations came out on him, he moved all the way out the country. He living somewhere else. Happy to be free. And everything died down on him. It's going to be the same way with Diddy. Once more people start coming in and going at him, he going to go ahead and move out the country unless they charge him with some criminal stuff where he can't float. But if he's smart, he going to go ahead and fade out. But to come on the internet and let people see that you still in position, that's what's going to force other people to come out. That's going to force other people to say, hold on, let me tell my story. I got something to talk about. He did this to me. And if they seen how easy it was for Cassie to get that bag, you better know it's people out there right now contacting the lawyer saying that they got something to talk about. And the lawyer going to look into the situation and see if it's some merit to the situation and say, hold on, can I get another piece? Because you know the lawyer won 33%. The lawyer won 33%. No rap. So they gonna take something if they feel that it's valid. If you can prove some evidence to show you had some type of relationship where you had some damage between the situation, they gonna take that. Diddy right now, like, hoping none of them jokers that he know is against him come forward. And it's been a lot of people around him that done talk so negative about the man. From him killing his baby mom, saying allegedly he poisoned her. They talking crazy. It's so much that's being said about my man. He got the allegedly put the hit on Pop. Right now, when they want that fire on you, and it's somebody above him that want that pressure on him. When they want that pressure on you, it's really like nothing you can do. Because when you want to be the man, they allow you to be the man for a while. As long as you going with the program. Diddy might have went against the program somewhere along the line. Diddy might have went against the program, man. You know he get cocky. When your money get up, you get a little bit flamboyant. You talking that shit. I'm the man. Not knowing or not remembering it's somebody over you that feels they put you in that position. It's somebody that's looking like, "Hold, I'll stop your reign right now. I'll let you know that you ain't as big as you think you are." I think it's more to come on the situation. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think more stuff is going to come down the line because for him to be going through it and the Keefe D situation is going on, and then bow, she hit him with the lawsuit. Right now, he might be acting and letting people see he's smiling after the situation, but inside he ain't smiling like that. You thinking about that heat. And you might say, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight everything and I can beat this," or "This is not true," but to put that type of bone on you and to put that type of pressure on your back is something like something you don't even want to deal with. He done gave all the people the publishing back. It's like a lot going on. And the story going to get heavier. I can see it getting heavier. I ain't even going to lie. I see it getting a lot heavier because from all this shit coming the fuck out, it's a lot going on. I ain't even going to hold you. It's a lot going on right now. And I guarantee you, Diddy like, why is this coming out right now? I wish I could just get through this. But at the same time, it's so many people that hate you. When you got so many people that hate you, you might got people that love you that don't know you because they're inspired by the status you got. But when you got people that dealt with you firsthand and they hate you, they looking at you like, fuck you. And homegirl was stating that Diddy had her having sex with people and he want to jerk off and watch. She got to think about that forever. And Diddy said, all right, I'm going to settle. And I hope you have a great rest of your life. So, did he really want to pay her? I'm sure he didn't. But I know he was thinking about losing them connection with those brands. And I still think that it's going to come around the corner because they don't want to be associated with it. All that liquor and stuff he say he own and the revolt and the music, and people ain't gonna want to be associated with that. When it get that hot, people don't want to be associated with it. But some people make it through it though. Some people make it through those situations and some people don't. It's the pick of the litter. But Diddy's so high, they might want to break him all the way down. They might want to let him say, "Ho, you've been feeling yourself too long." That's why I say we really don't run nothing. We don't run nothing. It's always somebody trying to destroy you. If he did it or if he didn't do it. It's always somebody looking to say, "Man, I'm going to get him out the way." You might have been ignorant to a person that felt that their money was up too. And they looking for a reason to put that bone on you. They looking for a reason to make sure that you feel it, that you suffer. But people, when they get to that big status, they have everybody around them. They want to be friends with everybody. They got people that they hire to work around them, and those be the people that turn on you. When you got people working around you and they around you all the time and things might not go the way they plan, they liable to turn on you. They liable to throw you under the bus to try to figure out themselves. So when you in that spotlight, you got to expect things from all angles. Everybody wants to be at the top. But can you stand the heat that comes with being at the top? Can you hold that position and the fire that comes with being at the top? Everybody can't handle that, man. And this situation here, Diddy gonna see that people don't love you the way you think they love you. Who really love you when you get in these situations? Everybody wants to distance themselves from you. That's like people that get locked up and catch charges and like Thug. When you get in them situations, don't nobody want to be associated and connected with you. Everybody telling you they love you when they feel that they can benefit. Everybody around them's benefiting. But when the people get away from you and they not benefiting, it's not the same love. But it's like we blind to that when we got people around us until the situation comes where the people not around you and they airing out your business. They want to talk so dirty about you. The first-hand people that been around you, because the people that haven't been around you can only speculate and go off of what somebody else told them. But the people around you know that, so the first thing they do is they want to put your business out there. They want to let it be known what they think about you, how they feel about you, and what they experience. Some people might be lying. Some people might be telling the truth. But they're going to use the position that they were in to make it look as they wanted to look so they can benefit, because they're not benefiting from when they was around you. So you got to watch who you keep close to you. You can't just have anybody close to you. And a lot of people that get at that position, at that level, they think they got to pick and see who they can trust. And always pick somebody that turns against them. It ain't one person that been at that level that hasn't picked somebody that's turned against them when the situation ain't go where as though they feel that they got screwed out of whatever. They're not next to you no more. You're still eating. So it's always going to be you are the target. The person that is at the top is always going to be the target. You always going to be looked at as the money grab. So if Cassie was just doing this to get money and some of the things wasn't true, she did a good job at getting the bag. And that's why you gotta pay attention to who's around you. When you getting drunk and you getting high and you saying my girl, my brother, all that, just remember in time when that high is not the same and y'all don't got that same vibe, they could be the main one to come for the juggler. They could be the main one looking like, I'm going to make sure I destroy you. I'm going to make sure that everybody looks at you different. But when you got so many crazy accusations against you, it's like, damn, all the people that get all the money that's like that, they got the craziest accusations. But people look at the people in them positions like they the one. But the people that be the one that be the most fucked up. It's like you can't have a heart in that position because somebody's going to screw you regardless. If you got a heart in that position, somebody going to screw you regardless. Somebody going to say F you regardless. So should you say F them from the door and treat people how you want to treat them and just say fuck them all? Because eventually somebody is going to come at you and say you did this, you did that, you were this type of person, you ain't shit, I hate you, you destroyed my life, you ruined this, you ruined that. It's every time. That's why artists move out the country. They like, hold up, when they get to that status, but you know, people want to stay in the area. It's like you gotta get your bag and go. You gotta get your bag and go. You can't stay around and want to enjoy the fruits of your bag in the birth country. You gotta take the fruits of your bag and go to another country. Because if you stay here, somebody is going to come out and say something about you. Somebody is not going to like how you treated them. Somebody is going to say, you did this to him, you took advantage of me, you was this type of person, you ruined everything that I had going on. Because they see that if they do that, from being around you and they got past proven history from being around you, they can get some money. They can get some money. And it's crazy that you can't do it all yourself. Now they creating AI. People might come up with shit and robots to make sure that they do shit themselves. Because when you got a whole bunch of people around you, you don't know who gonna say fuck you. It could be your family. It can be friends. It can be people that you consider to be your family or friends that have shown you love and that they cared about you and they've done things that make you think like, yo, this person is thorough. This is a real nigga. This is a real broad. But when the time come down and they switch on you, it's like, damn, you could have done plenty of things for them. Spent millions of dollars on them. But when the party stop, all people think about is, fuck you. You did this. You can do a million good things for somebody. But all people emphasize is anything bad you did. Don't nobody care about that. You can donate to all the charities and have a list of them. You see how Bill Cosby did. All the charities that Bill Cosby invested money in and helped out, right? When they locked him up, all them people turned their backs on him, took his stuff down, but they ain't send that money back. That's people for you. And people still take it and think that they have the ability to change people that you be around. It's the same people that be around you that's going to destroy you. The people on the outside can't destroy you because they're not close to you. They can say whatever about you. They can have any opinion about you. But they can't destroy you because they're not that close to you. It's the people that's close to you that's going to be the people that destroy you. It's never going to be people that's not around you because they can't go and sue you like the people around you can sue you. What base do they got to sue you? But the people around you can have a reason. They can build a reason why you made something happen to them or why you changed their life. As in a bad way. Fuck everything good you done for them. You could have been the person that helped other people in their family, showed them how to make money, start businesses for them. But if it don't go right for them, they coming for that paper. Especially if they see you still upstanding. They see you still holding your shit together. They gonna look at you like, man, fuck him. I don't like him. He owe me. He did this to me. And to put that image to other people as in you're a fucked up person because of the things that they're experiencing. They're not going to say that I'm the problem. They're always going to put the problem on somebody else. They're always going to look at it as it was your fault. The best way to do it is keep people the fuck from around you. And they try to make it look to us as when you get money, you're supposed to start helping this person, spread the love, take care of this person and do that. And they are the same individuals that will destroy you, your character, and everything about you. But the image to us is you got to be generous. You got to be generous to people. And the same people that you be generous to are the same people that don't give two fucks about what happens to you when they not benefiting. We don't pay attention to that. That's something in life that ain't paid attention to. Ain't nobody looking at that. Don't nobody look at that, especially when they got their money up and they're financially in position. You so overwhelmed that you got authority to do what you want, go get people to do this, go get people to do that, put people in position to do this. You so enthused and overwhelmed with that you don't understand that the same people that you put in position, that you help and that you so excited about, yo, I did this and I did that, they gonna be the people that say fuck you. That should be first knowledge to anybody that's in any position. When they feel that they not benefiting, you are the first motherfucker that they gonna say fuck you. Not the last, the first. Because you still having that enjoyment within. When you have that enjoyment and you're able to do whatever you want to do, that shit internally fucks with people. They don't like that. They don't want to see you to be able to still flaunt your wealth and talk your shit. They don't want that. It's always a crab trying to pull a motherfucker down. You think that you made it out of a situation. You made it out of a situation, but you got to watch out for other situations. For sure. You make it out of a situation, but you got to watch out for bigger situations. And niggas like Diddy got all the motherfucking money. You start getting sick fetishes when you ain't got to chase the money. You want to do sick shit. You got 5, 10, 15 broads going crazy. You want to do what you want to do. Him, he on some sick shit. He want to fuck with a man, they say, allegedly. Some sick shit. He's on some old other shit. So it's like, when these niggas get super rich, what the fuck makes them want to go fuck with a man? They get to the point where money filthy, but they want to go fuck with a man. What the fuck makes them get to that point, man? Fuck fucking with a woman. Fuck all that. They don't want to enjoy the fruits of the pussy and the ass. They want a man's asshole. How the fuck do they get to that? Sick shit. And then everybody turn on you. So it's like their mind is just always twisted. You make it to a point where everybody want to turn on you on some sick shit, man. You got to keep people away from you, man. You got to keep people away from you, man. People think that the more money you get, you need to bring the gang with you. You got to keep your distance from the gang. That's why a lot of celebrities, when they become famous from the door, they go into financial hardship. Because you told you got to bring the hood with you. Bring the hood with you. You can't bring the hood with you. Everybody in the hood doesn't have the mentality to maintain. Everybody in the hood doesn't have the mentality to want to do something. Some people just don't have the energy to do nothing. And if you bring that kind of dead weight with you, they're going to bring you down. They're not going to add to you. There's no value to that. If you bring in dead weight people around you, when you dispose of them, they're going to assassinate your character. That could be happening to Diddy. When he bringing people that don't hold no weight, and he got the people that don't hold any weight around him, after their trial is up, they want to assassinate his character. That could happen. All we know is with the people talking foul about him. That's it. So when somebody start talking foul about you, that shit outweighs whatever you've did. Whatever you did that was in good, out the kindness of your heart, to help, anything you donated, whenever the foulness come, it totally darkens any positive stuff you did. And if it's multiple things that are foul, it damn near wipes away everything you did that was positive. People looking at you like you not shit. Don't care how much money you got, what you got, they looking at you like you ain't shit. Because all of the darkness outweighed anything that had brightness to it. That's why you gotta keep people away from you. When you bring people around you, just know that you got a chance of them turning on you. And they be trying to bring people around them, having them sign them NDAs. Listen, man. People will still talk behind that shit anyway, man. You got to keep people away from you, man. And when you got those kind of allegations, that shit don't mean nothing. Because I'm sure she signed something. But when you get this saying somebody abused you and raped you and took advantage of you and had you on drugs and shit, all that shit don't mean nothing. Whatever you signed don't hold no weight. That shit don't mean nothing. Because they looking at it like you manipulated their life. You fucked up their whole life behind whatever you did. And the shit's crazy. Shit done got crazy, man. I think he gonna move out the country, man. I don't know what y'all think, but I think he gonna move out the country, man. I think he gonna roll. And if he don't roll, it's gonna get more severe. He gonna have to run them things from out the country. Whatever you running, whatever companies and corporations you got going, you're gonna have to run them out the country, man. Because it's gonna be more pressure coming. They not just gonna let that go and you pay the lawsuit, because it's other people. They said he hung Wale over the balcony, man. Come on, man. I would never want to be hanging around these jokers, man. But I understand that some people never had anything. They never had really their own, and they always wishing that they had something. So when you get around a person that's famous and rich, you looking at it like you made it, when actuality you didn't make it. They made it. You just in the environment. I would never want to be hanging around these jokers feeling like I gotta be a yes man and not be myself, because that's what happens when you get around them people like that. You can't be yourself. Let me tell you, yo, get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. You might say something that you feel is okay, and they be like, man, get him out of here, man. So you can't be yourself when you're around these jokers. But people still look at, oh man, I want to be around them. They not going to make you rich overnight. If you can't make them richer, they not going to make you rich overnight. You can do things for yourself in life, man. These people got these sick fetishes in them, and people still want to go around them. And you hear the same stories and the same shit over and over. When they go around them and they get with them, they going through something. But I guess it's just the ill to say that you was in the presence of these people. You was with them. But Cassie came off. She came all the way off. I can say that. So, I wonder if she's looking at it like the abuse was worth it, because whatever settlement she took, she would have never had that kind of money. So I wonder if she looks at it like it was worth to go through this to get to this financial level. Because I'm sure it's women out there that would have went through whatever she had to go through with the torture, the abuse, to be able to not struggle at some point in their life. And I'm sure it's some women that wouldn't dare I wonder, man. I wonder what women say about that. Would they do that or wouldn't they do that to get to that level where they're financially stable after they go through the abuse? Is that an option? Is that an option to go through something like that, man? Cause that is deep to go through something like that, and then when the Joker off you that kind of money, how many ever millions it was, and you just say, all right, I'm willing to accept that. I'm gonna take that. I'm willing to take these M's and just say, all right, everything's Davi in. Everything's Davi in. We cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. We settled the differences. There's a lot of women with that. Because when you going through that kind of torture, you don't expect to get paid at that moment. It's like hell. You going through hell. It's messed up though. It's messed up, man. If she experienced that kind of shit, it's messed up. Especially when she's saying nigga make her do drugs, have sex with other people, beating her. Sheesh. But everybody want a rich Joker. That's the idle dream of a relationship, of getting with somebody that's rich. But don't have the knowledge that these people have fucked up mentalities and they going through shit on a different level. Everybody going through shit in life. Everybody. Everybody goes through shit. But you got to know that the people with all the money, they going through shit on a whole different level. The level of shit they going through is next level shit. Their shit is enhanced way deeper than your shit. You go through something minor, you ready to fall apart. They go through something heavy and they still got to uphold the image because they got so many people looking up to them that they're paying their bills, surviving off of, and they got to still uphold things. So that's why they be mentally fucked up. But people think, yo, they want one of those type of, I want somebody that got it all. Yeah. You don't want a rich motherfucker till they got you trapped in the motherfucking house and you like you on probation every day of the week on house arrest because they don't want you to be out around nobody. Then they might take you out and enjoy the times with you sometime, but then they going with somebody else. They dealing with somebody else also. So when they with somebody else, you got to stay on house arrest. You got to stay on house arrest, man. Is that what ladies is looking for? Is that the fetish that ladies be looking for? Or you think when you meet a rich joker, right, that he gonna stop all the fun and it's just about you? It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. Options is heavy. Why I'm gonna sit here and just fuck with you? Why would a person that got so many options sit there and say, this is all I want is you? But the shit we taught makes women think that they got the ability to tame a man that has all the ability to do what he wants. You can't do it. It's impossible. You might meet a man that wants to do what you want to do for a short period of time, but he gonna go back to playing. He gonna go back to running. And it's the same thing with a woman. If a woman has all the financial resources and her money's up, right? She's gonna get bored with the situation. You might entertain it for a period of time, but the routine is so the same, you get used to it. You want to do something else. You only get one life. So you going to spend your whole entire life doing the same routine. Ain't no excitement in that, man. There's no excitement in that, man. There's nothing exciting in spending your whole life in the same routine. Not at all. I don't see anything exciting about it. So you spend your whole life in the same routine and you don't want nothing else? And people really think that that's how it's going to go. The odds of it is slim. It can happen, but the odds of it is slim, man. It's a slim odds, man. That's why the people like them, they got so many options and they got so many people that they want to hump on and they want to do this and do that and do this and do that. Because they got all the money. Everybody's waking up trying to chase a dollar. Everybody go to work every day just so they can pay their bills. You got all the resources to pay all your bills. What you gonna do? You gotta find another thing to chase. You have to find something else to chase. It's only the way the shit's gonna go. You're not gonna say, all right, I found the financial freedom, but I'm not gonna go do anything else in life but make one person happy. Who told us in life that we had to be with one person and get married? Who came up with this theory? If you look at animals, right? They hump all the time and have kids, and they kids just poof, gone. They hump all the time and the kids are just gone. So who told us in the human species that you gotta mate with one person, or if you mate with multiple people, you gotta find that one person just to stick with? Who does it benefit? Who does that benefit? Does that benefit the male or does it benefit the female? Who does it benefit? For a man to stay with one person when you got animals that's mating and they're mating and their babies are just like poof going this way and they're going with this dog, that cat, they're just mating all around. Who came up with the theory that a man is supposed to stay with one person and don't get nobody else? Where did the theory come from? I wonder if anybody knows. Are people going to say the Bible? When these people got all this paper, they going to mangle all across the world. They're going to spread their wings. They're going to do whatever they want to do with whoever they want to. But then you got to worry about when somebody get upset if they say that you took it too far and you did this and you did that to them. Then you got to worry about the backlash of a person saying that you violated them. This is what comes with that type of level. You got to say, is it okay to bring this person around me? When knowing that when it don't go the way the person wanted to go, they going to turn on you. They going to talk about all your business. They going to put all your business out there. Whatever you did, any sick fetishes you had, they going to put the information out there. Like Jaguar. I know she been on some type of drugs out there. She done took some type of drugs out there. I don't know if somebody slipped her something. I don't know if she was using and the shit just went too far. She got some valuable information, but her delivery is so messed up that you don't know what to believe. She might have a lot of truth to what she's saying, but the drugs will make you deliver your message fucked up. So when people look at her, they saying, man, she crazy. She might be crazy. She knows some shit, but the drugs done fuck your delivery up, so people don't know if they should trust what you saying or not. Because who the fuck is going out here trusting a drug addict? Who the fuck is going to put their trust in the drug addict knowing that they might rob your ass blind? Knowing that they might lie to you. Knowing that they might steal from you. That's why Diddy ain't sued her. Diddy ain't sued Jaguar because he looking at her like, man, this bitch on something. So it's like up and down. Do people believe her or do they don't believe her? She on something. It's something going on there. That's why she ain't been sued. She's saying all the sick shit about him, all the people that done died, everything that done happened with this person and that person. But she ain't been sued because he looking at her like, man, she on drugs. She could be telling the truth. But when you deliver something in a drug state of mind, nobody's really paying attention to you. Nobody is going to really like look at it like they're going to take you serious. Especially not the person that you're accusing. Especially not the person that you trying to say this shit about. They're not going to look at you like you got meaning behind what the fuck you saying. Because it's past proven that you in and out the mental institute. You in and out of motherfucking jail. You done told people you got on. So they looking at you funny, man. Diddy gonna end up rolling out though. This is my opinion. He gonna end up rolling out because it's some more people that's gonna bring to the front evidence of how he did shit to them. They not gonna just let homegirl get that bag and they don't get a part of that bag. You think that's gonna happen? You got to be crazy. If you think that other people that had these experiences, had my baby Wale over the balcony, dangled. They dangling him. He was on some Suge Knight shit. Got him over the balcony dangling. You think niggas ain't gonna come try to get that paper? But he might got too much pride to be looked at as in he's admitting to being handled like that. You know, men got that kind of pride though. Men got that kind of pride where they like, I don't want to come out, even though people are saying this and they're putting this information out there. I don't want to come out and admit that I was getting hanged over the balcony. They got me upside down on some New Jack City shit, right? Nigga don't want to admit that, man. They don't want to admit that, man. Real shit. This is real shit. But you know, it is what it is, man. Wale motherfucker sitting in the back like, man, I can't come out and tell the truth about this shit. He said something on one of those Instagram or something, but he ain't detail what the fuck happened. He ain't detail what happened. He like, man, I can't put this out here, man. I can't confirm this, man. Nigga had me upside down change dropping out my fucking pocket, man. I can't confirm this, man. And Diddy like, man, let this nigga say something. He probably gonna send him a message. Nigga better not say nothing, 'cause you know these niggas scared of Diddy. When you got that bag, like motherfucking Diddy, J, and them niggas be scared to the motherfucker, man. They be scared, man. Real life scared, man. Because they know that these niggas hold type of weight, whereas though they can shut your whole shit down. They can shut everything down. If they make them phone calls to the connections that they got, they gonna fuck you up. And if you ain't got nothing going on, you won't never have nothing going on. Especially if that's all you know is that type of industry. There's some people, they grow up looking to get involved in that type of shit and don't have no other skills. So if they make it to that type of field with those type of people, all they know is how to follow orders in that field. And some people get above the level where they don't have to follow orders when they still have to follow orders regardless, because somebody's over top of them and they'll get you out of the game quick. But when they feel that they get into that level, whereas though they're got some say so, they gonna handle it a little different. They gonna look at it like, all right, I got some pull now. And Diddy and them gonna shut your shit down. Because we look at it on some Illuminati, something that they created, to say, yo, this is the Illuminati. But these niggas got some old type of patent with each other, how they handle. The only time you get put out the patent is if you get these type of victims that turn against you and it's overwhelming. If you get a multiple big crew of people that come at you saying you did some old sick shit and everybody's weighing on this shit, then they gonna out you out the pack. That's when they gonna get you out the pack. You can play in the pack, you get a couple little people say something about you. But when you get into the, whereas though you got the bulk of people saying this and it's like the world is against you, then that's when they don't want to be associated with you. Because what's going to happen is they going to grab them into the shit. They don't want to get grabbed into the shit. They trying to avoid that. They don't want to get grabbed into that shit. Because when they get grabbed into the shit, it affects the brands that sponsoring them too. Then you start fucking up their millions. This was going on with Diddy right now. They trying to hold on to him. But let this shit get overwhelming where it's multiple people start coming at Diddy, as in lawsuits start hitting the news back to back. You had this one lawsuit hit the news, niggas settled out the next day. The next day, yo, let's get this shit deaded. Cause when all the people that feel that he fucked them over, when they come to fuck out, nigga, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. All the people that got ties with them gonna start cutting their ties. Because their brands get tarnished behind the image. They put them at the face of the motherfucking brands and have people thinking that it's they shit, but it's somebody else's shit. They getting PC off the shit, right? And they getting bread off the shit, but when the motherfucking shit hit the fan, they'll cut the ties and they'll still sell their shit and make somebody else the face of the shit. So when you thinking niggas own that shit, they don't own that shit. They just the face of it. They just the shit that we look at and saying that, okay, this is they shit, they running it. Nah, they just the face of it and they get PC off this shit. It's not their shit. This is the game of life. Somebody else is behind the master plan. But did he know how to work what he know how to work? So that's why the fuck he is what he is. Just how he make the music, and he uses different people's songs and flip the motherfucking beats around. You feel what I'm saying? How he makes the motherfucking songs, right? And flips the beats around and uses people's shit that's already been there. He's a master at flipping the beats around and putting something in there, add something to the beat. Add a little ting to the beat. The shit might got the beat already in it. Put some shit in there, right? Twist it up just a little bit, right? And then you make it look like Diddy created the beat. That's the game. That's what the game is. It's a serious game, man. And he just figured out how to play it. But the fire's under his ass now because she done came out and started talking that abuse. When you start talking that rape, abuse, you drugging people and all that shit, it don't look good for you. That's when the shit don't look good for you. That's when people like, yo, I gotta back away from this guy. Hold on. They giving him a little room right now. But trust me, I can smell it coming. It ain't one person that I seen that was in this kind of fire that people didn't start backing off on him. Real shit. It's not one person that I seen that was in this kind of fire that people didn't back off on him. Some people can reinvent themselves. That can happen. You can reinvent yourself. But I already see that it's people that will back off on you. They don't want no motherfucking association with they shit. Because what it does is it makes their financial shit go down. And the people at the top, you got to put out a lot to get that shit rolling. When you look at brands and shit and you see that it's jumping, you better know that to get that shit spread across the countries and shit like that, they got to put out heavy. They got to have investors. They got to have investors backing them real heavy. So when investors start pulling out, they got to get rid of you. If investors, the people that's funding these deals, that's getting this shit really jumping, don't want to be associated with it, the brand don't operate the same. And you look at it like, oh, it can go without this and without that. Nah, if the brand, the people that's backing the brand, not funding the brand, then that shit ain't gonna go. Everybody got their hands in something. On this type of level that Diddy on, everybody got their hands in something. Everybody. As long as they got a little percentage of something, when the shit's moving all across the countries like that, they gonna eat. Just a little percent. They don't gotta have a major stake. People be thinking that you gotta have a major stake to eat. If you make something and you get a percentage in something and it goes worldwide, your shit gonna bubble. You gonna bubble. But it gotta go worldwide for you to go with the percentage. You can't have a little percentage in some local shit. Nah. If you got a little percentage in some local shit, your shit's not gonna bubble. You fuck around and be in debt. But a little percentage of some shit that's world fucking wide, you gonna motherfucking see some real paper. And that's why Diddy is seeing it. He getting the percentage, but with him is, he putting a big tax on people. He giving the people a little percentage of shit like the music and shit. But with that liquor and shit like that, he got a little percentage. He got the game down packed though with that. He got the game down packed of knowing what I can get a little bit of percentage of and what I can have a majority stake in. You got to understand that. He got the game down packed with that. What I can have a major stake in and what I can have a little percentage in. And now that he got these allegations, oh man. People that got a lot invested in him is telling him, yo, man, you got to clean this up, man. You got to clean this up ASAP. If you don't clean this up ASAP, bro, we going to have to part ways with you. That's why he settled ASAP. Trust me. They're telling him. If you see, they had posted some pictures of him up, right? And they got some pictures talking about Diddy first being spotted. He on the phone. Man, he getting phone calls from everywhere. They letting him know, you got to clean this up, bro. You affecting our paper. That heavy shit that he talking to the world, he docile. He docile, you hear me? To those people that got the bag. Because they telling him. He like, yo, man, I'm going to get it straight, man. I know she tripping. I apologize. That's the talk he having with them. With the world, he got the world like, man, oh, I'm doing this, ha. But with them people, he docile. Yo, I'm going to clean it up, man. We going to get it straight, man. I apologize. Because he know if they cut him off, it's going to fuck millions up. If they cut ties with Diddy and say, that's it, bro. That's it with you. It's going to fuck up millions. It'll change your money status overnight. We look at that billionaire shit because of the shit that he got and the ties and the stake that he got and shit. But it'll cut your shit overnight. You see what they did to my baby Ye? Ye still rich as a bitch. But when they cut ties with you and you got percentage and stake and shit, your money flow drop. Your shit drop. And he done so much bad business with people, right? Artists has got to be a fool to go sign with him. If you would be a fool to be a new artist and want to go sign with Diddy, after all the knowledge you got about Raping You Records. The Locks made a whole tape on this shit. If y'all listen to the We Are the Streets, he was going in on Diddy, man. Raping You Records, man. And he's been doing it since the 90s, man. So of course he gonna be a billionaire. Of course he gonna be up. If he been raping all the artists since the 90s, what you think's gonna happen? You can't get ahead to that level if you not taking advantage of folks. You're not gonna get ahead if you ain't taking advantage of folks. You got to. That's the only way to make it. You gotta be straight taking advantage of folks. You can't be saying, all right, I'm gonna be fair, because what's gonna happen is you gotta pay taxes, you got things that you got going on, so that shit gonna cut into your budget. It's gonna cut into your budget. If you try to play fair with people, right, it's gonna cut into your budget, man. That's the name of the game, man. Pay attention. Pay attention to how life is going. If you play fair, you're going to cut into your budget. You ain't going to win. Because everybody got their hand in the cookie jar. Everybody. Everybody got their hand in the cookie jar and want a part of something. And the same people that got their hand in the jar that want a part of something, when you get rid of them, they got all the negative shit to say about you. You did this to me. You did that to me. I'm suing you for this. I'm going to sue you for that. And it's the people that's around you. It ain't nobody else. It ain't like somebody across the globe going to say, I'm suing you because I didn't like your music. I'm suing you because you said something online. No, it's the people that are firsthand next to you that are going to sue you. The people that are right next to you, they're going to say, oh, you think you this? You think you that? Watch what I do. And if their timing is right, they might get your ass. If they got that right timing, whereas though they come with some fact shit and it's at a time whereas though it's going to be real loud, as in, you know, all they've been talking about was Diddy and the Keefy D situation. That's all they've been talking about lately. All they've been talking about is Diddy dealing with Keefy D. Poster had gave him an M, but he didn't give him the money. And he had something to do with Pac getting killed. That's all they've been talking about, right? This is what they've been talking about across the whole world. And don't you find it ironic that as this shit going on, Cassie went public with the lawsuit? Check that out. It was like she knew this is a guarantee. This is a guarantee that by him already in the public eye, looking at the people looking at him, right? The police on his ass because Keefy D trying to point the finger at him, right? If I come with this lawsuit and I put it out to the public that he abused me, that he had me having sex with people, that he had me on all kinds of drugs, don't you think that the public was going to grab that up? That's a for sure. The public grabbed that up ASAP. That shit hit every news across the country, out the country, everywhere. Diddy's a superstar. He's not just a star. Diddy is a superstar. So that shit hit so far around the motherfucking world. She knew she was going to get paid. It was like a guarantee. And I'm sure she had some kind of receipts. I can bet $1 to a dime. She had some kind of receipts, bro. She had some receipts, man. She had some kind of receipts. And the receipts had to have some validation to it because he settled out. She settled out. And when you got a lawsuit in, you got to send your discovery items too. So she sent something. It was something that was put out there that he felt that, man, I can't do nothing with this. I can't do nothing with this. I got to go ahead and say, all right, I got to take this one. Take that, take that. You got to take that. Cassie was happy. She got a big bag coming ASAP. I'm sure they done wired that motherfucker already. And she was going through probably where as though she was having some financial issues. Like they said, the money grab. The money grab get real. And now I don't doubt that she was going through some things and some negative shit happened to her. I can't doubt that. But that money grab get real when you looking at it though. You can benefit when it's already in the public eye that the man going through something. It's already in the public eye. Everybody's looking at this situation. You can hear Keefy D on tape saying that Puffy had a meeting with him, offered him $1 million, to knock Pac off. Everybody's hearing this. This shit's all across the internet. Everywhere. So if this shit's all across the internet, everybody's hearing this shit. They looking at this shit as everybody looking at it. So she like, man, it's the best time to come out with the information. This is the best time to hit. She came out right now with this information, and Diddy settled in one day. Diddy settled in one day. Diddy about to move out the country, man. Diddy ready fly on out, man. Diddy ready fly on out, man. I see it coming, man. Especially if the people start telling him he gotta stand down from them brands. He gonna be ready to roll out. I mean, leave a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let me know what y'all think about Diddy, man. Is he gonna fly out like Russell Simmons, man? Is he gonna go ahead and roll out? Because when they get that bag and them crazy accusations get to coming around the corner, they catch flight. It's the best reason to catch flight. I don't want no parts of that shit. I got to go. You hear me? I don't want no parts, man. But it's the heat is on right now. It's fire. It's fire out there right now, man. Share this video, man. Hey, man. I gave my opinions on this thing here, man. And it's just my opinion, man. How I feel about the situation. How I see the situation. I don't doubt the man's sick, man. Because when you got all that bread, what else are you going to do? You can start many companies and many investment. But we all sexual creatures. So, some people know how to balance it and some people don't. Some people go total sick with it. Some people don't. But everybody get that urge to be sexual. Unless you got some dysfunctions inside. So, it's just what kind of sexual fetish do you have? And to have all the money and you ain't got to chase no bread, but you just chase it for the fun and you do it for kicks and giggles, they get real deep with that shit, man. They get real deep with it. He ain't chasing no money. Money up. So what he do is make his women do sick shit. That power thing is a motherfucker. To have that power is a motherfucker. And the rich jokers like that, they don't gotta chase the dollar, so they got the power. And the power influences you to do sick shit. When you got power, you take your power to the next level on sick sex shit. You hear about it all the time. This shit is the shit you hear all the time. People got the money and they're accused of the craziest shit. They don't want to just hump on a couple women. They want to do the craziest shit to them. The same shit you hear about when these guys, they putting the accusations on them, they end up moving out the country. I gotta go. That's the only way it's gonna die down. That's how it died down on Russ. When he moved out, that shit died down on him. When he had to step down from his position and shit died down for him. People want to make sure they can let you know that we can break you down. And that's what they letting Diddy know now. Nigga, we can break you down, nigga. And when they take them endorsements and tell him, yo, he not a part of this, I already know it's coming. This shit went too wide. It's more people coming. It's more people that's going to put the information out there of their experiences. I wouldn't be surprised if a man came out and verified it. I wouldn't be surprised. Because the way they said he messed with the men, I wouldn't be surprised. If a man came out and said he did this, he did that. I know the world wouldn't be surprised because these accusations been going on for a while, man. These accusations been going on for a while, man. The world wouldn't be surprised, man. But I guarantee you, from this situation here, knowing that she got a bag settled in 24 hours, it's going to be some more people coming. Damn right. They ain't feeling that she got all that money that quick and they had some bad experiences too. Think about that now. Think about that. Real shit. Why would somebody that had some crazy life-changing experiences, probably some shit they think about day in and day out, and they see that Cassie sued for a major bag, right? And she got hit, why wouldn't they come out too? Why wouldn't they come out and say, man, I had these same experiences, or I've been through this, I've been through that, I've been through that. Why wouldn't they? And Cassie came out with some shit that happened years ago. Said she just got the courage to come forward. If a man came out and said it, right, would they say that because he's a man and this shit happened long ago that it's not valid? Or would they say the same thing as for Cassie, that he didn't feel right with coming out at that time and it's okay for him to come out now? I wonder if they would give a man the same value of his statement if he was to come out and say, bro did this. I wonder. Because the way they talk about him is like he was swinging both ways, man. That's what they say about him, man. Allegedly, they say man was swinging both ways, man. I don't know the man. I'm just going from what I hear. They say the man was going crazy. Jaguar Wright came out and said she walked in on a man giving him fellatio. You hear me? Jaguar Wright said she walked in on a man giving him fellatio, man. And you know what? He ain't sue her. Now that's real. Jaguar Wright said that she walked in on a man getting his Peter Pecker sucked and he ain't sue her. So either he looking at it like, man, she on drugs, she tripping, or it was true. I know what though. That's the messed up part about her, man. Because she done gave out some valuable information, right? Some valuable shit. But being as though that she got that drug mentality and that drug addict behavior, it's like you don't know what to believe. It don't hold the same weight. It don't got the same weight as if a person that had a clear, balanced mind and they was coming through with some quality that you would listen to it and say, she gotta be telling the truth. So it's like when she said, you think, damn, she gotta be telling the truth. But, man, look at her behavior. That's what it do. It make you look at it like, look at her behavior. She don't look like she's all the way there with it. And I'm sure that she's indulged with some drugs at that level with them people. And them people got that hardcore drug. They doing the hardcore shit. You might get some drug that's stepped on and tampered with, but they getting the shit at the top notch that has all kinds of chemicals on it. So I wouldn't put it past that the drugs that she done made her go crazy. And I heard some people saying that what if she was drugged and shit like that. And I don't put it past. Maybe they gave her something and she liked it. So she continued to use it. But I know them actions ain't from no one-time use. Hell fucking no. Those actions ain't from a one-time use. Not at all. That's some shit that's been going on, man. That's some shit that she's got used to doing. She's used to indulging in that activity. And that shit'll screw your brain all the way up. It'll make you believe some shit that might not be real. It'll make you enhance the truth and turn it into a little bit of a lie. So this shit can get crazy. I know she's giving out some valuable information to a certain extent, but it's like, damn, I gotta weed and see on what she's saying if it's true or not. I can't just look at it like she just saying some real shit. I can't look at it like that. That's me personally. I can't look at it like, yo, what she's saying is gold. Because the shit look like it's on the fence. Do I believe her? Oh, I believe this, but I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because she going deep. If you seen any interviews with her, Jag going deep, man. She going all the way in. And she was in these circles. She was around them circles, man. She was around them circles heavy, man. Jag was around them circles heavy, whereas though she seen things that other people didn't see. And like I said before, when you have people around you and you part ways with them, the first thing they want to do is out you and put your business out there. Your business ain't safe when you make it to that level, whereas though your money is up and you gotta hire a whole bunch of people to be around you. Your business is no longer safe. You have no longer the business whereas though you have privacy. That's gone. That's gone. Everybody's chasing the level where they want to be rich. Everybody wants to be rich. But when you get to that level, you are the target. And Diddy's the target. Right now, he's the target. All those years, people said this about him, said that about him. But now, you see how the heat is on him? All those years, people said all that shit about Diddy. They said so much about Diddy, but right now, the heat is on him. It's like the fire's on his back. The shit is right here now. And believe, just because he made that settlement, that shit ain't going away like that. Hell no. That shit's not going away like that. He made the settlement, so it's going to stop with her, right? But it's other people that he wronged. It's other people that feel that they didn't get reparation. It's other people that feel like this nigga owe me. Straight up. It's other people that feel like they owe money. And they not going to sit back and say, we going to let Cassie get the bag and we don't get in. I see it coming real soon, man. I see it coming so soon. Diddy better pick up and go ahead and move out the country, man. He better go ahead and move out the country, man. You sitting here, all you going to do is make it where as though people going to build up against you. They looking at it like it's the time. This is our time. I see it coming real soon. Real soon. Because it's the time with all the fire on him. They got Keefy D in there. All he's saying is Diddy did this, Diddy did that, Diddy did this. He paid this and he was offered to give this and he wanted $1 million to get Pac going. So now all the victims can come out now. Diddy going through something. To have all the money, right? All the paper. To have all the money. And you got to have this kind of publicity and pressure on you. And accusations of rape, abuse, drugging. Then they trying to say you hired somebody to kill somebody. Man, is that worth it? Is all the money in the world worth you to feel like that daily? I wonder that. Is all the money in the world worth you to feel daily that people want to make sure that your life feels the pressure? Or is it okay because other people that dealt with him, life got tortured behind dealing with him? How about that? Is that okay? Is that okay that other people that he dealt with, life is tortured, and their life went to shambles and they might have died and not reaped the benefits of the things they did, and now his life is going through fire? Even though he got all the money, his life is in the flames. It's flamed up right now. His life is like not happy. I don't care how much money you got. He wakes up in the morning and all you see is people talking about this lawsuit you got. The news saying you raped somebody. You can go in the corner and hide and drink some Ciroc and pop some champagne, but that shit can't take away what's going on. You can escape reality for that second, but when your high come down, you got to look at yourself in the mirror. And I know that's not a happy motherfucking visual. Ain't nothing happy about that. It ain't enough money in the world that I want to be whereas though I'm the target of getting taken out the game with all kinds of accusations. And even though he was able to pay Cassie, right? Even though he had the bag to pay her, right? But you still got other shit coming at you. You might not be able to dodge everything. Who knows? He might not be able to. It might be that one thing that he can't dodge. Because one thing I want to say, money cannot save you how it could back then. Years and years in the 90s, money could save you. But now, money can't save you the same. It can't save you the same. You see what happened to Harvey Weinstein. You see what happened to R. Kelly. You see how they got Bill Cosby. Money can't save you when shit is overwhelmingly pointing directly at you. You can have all the paper, money up, heavy. But when shit is directly pointing at you, that shit don't even got the value it used to. Only value it got is for the motherfucking attorney that's going to get the money. That's the value it holds. For the attorney that's going to get the money. It don't hold that value within self. Because ain't no motherfucking money in the world to make me want to do 20 years of life in jail. And people that been to jail can understand that ain't no fucking money in the world is going to make a motherfucker want to do 20 years life in jail. Do you know how slow that shit go? Day for day? Ain't no fucking money in the world. Diddy will fall apart in jail. Like Tory Lanez right now, that nigga's sick, man. With a diamond back. They gave him a 10-piece, a straight diamond back. 10-piece McNugget. That shit there hurt. Your lawyer get all the money. Your lawyer gets all the money. Your lawyer benefits from the situation. And you gotta sit in jail day for day. I don't give a fuck if you got access to certain things, you able to do this in the jail, but to sit in jail when you had all the financial paper and now somebody else has to access it to give it to you, because when you're in jail, you can't even access your money directly. You can't access nothing directly in jail. You have to give everything to somebody else to access. And these are the people that you got to trust. Now, I said before that the people around you will be the people who snake you. The same people that you got around you will be the same people that turn on you. So now say you give somebody access to your financial gains and they go out there and do what they want with your money. You got to sign power of attorney over to them. You got to sign power of attorney for somebody to go do what they want with your money, right? So now you sign your money over to somebody and they got control of your money and they go and do what they want with your money. Are they wrong? You sign the power of attorney over to them. Say they fuck your money up like that. Are they wrong? The person that signed the money over to them is going to feel that they wrong. But the person that got access to it, they looking at it like, man, listen, man, I got to do what I got to do. That's just how people are. That's how people are. And you put your trust in somebody, they got the ability to fuck you over, man. And ain't no money in the world worth you doing a Twinkie or life in the can, man. Kels wish he was free. If he did it or not. But what happens is when life turn on you, it can turn on you for the worse. Life turned on Kels. Kels was a hell of an R&B singer, man. It's to kill that shit. kill that shit. And now you in jail with no motherfucking access to life. You can't forget about him, but you're going to think about him whenever you do. It's like, I don't give a fuck how much money you get. It's nothing worth that, man. It's nothing worth to be sitting in that situation where as though you don't get to enjoy what's going on in life. To have a temporary fix. Because this is what's going to happen. If Diddy make it where as though he don't get charged, it's going to be other people that come forward and want that paper. Straight up. It's going to be other people that say, I want a part of that money. I'm not allowing Cassie to get all this money and I know how fucked up you did me. I got to get some money too. That's what's going to happen. Trust me. And the people that are attached to him are going to slowly separate. All the people that you feel is by your side and they with you and they for you, they going to turn on you. And don't have no phone conversations with some people that the people can use against you. That's the thing. People befriend everybody. They get to talking on the phone. Let a phone conversation be used against you. That's your ass. That's your ass. And the people that you was talking to, they gonna turn on you, man. You think that motherfuckers is for you and they with you because you doing things for them? Then you ain't never seen a person next to you turn snake. That's some real shit. If you think a motherfucker that you around you is for you because they saying that they your dog and you my folks and I fuck with you, you ain't never seen a nigga turn snake. Them snake niggas is the worst. And they always a motherfucker close to you. They not gonna be nobody from across somewhere else. They gonna turn on you right in your motherfucking house. In your house. When you thinking that it's all love. It's us. My folks. We ride together. We die together. All that shit. That shit is a fucking lie. The main motherfuckers that's gonna flip on you are the people that's right there next to you. Because they the easiest one to make the fucking story believable. You hear me? You thinking that it's going to be somebody else. Nah, it's going to be the people that's right there, man. It's going to be the people that's closest to you, man. They going to be the ones that say, I'm going to throw him under the bus. I'm going to motherfucking let you know what it is. You see the bodyguard he had? The bodyguard got stories for days about Diddy, man. This nigga got story for days, man. He was there. He was the bodyguard. Everywhere Diddy went, he went. This is the thing about having people around you, man. When you got people around you and you living free, those are the people that's going to expose anything negative about you. Those are the people that are going to put the information out about you. It's not going to be some motherfucker that think they know you. It's going to be the people that know you. Personally. It's going to be the people that you fed. So you got to think about it. Diddy paid Gene. Diddy paid Gene. You paid Gene to be your bodyguard. Now, he's your number one enemy. Anything he's saying negative about you. He ain't saying nothing good about you. That's how I go. That's how I go. The people around you, when they turn on you, they don't give a fuck about you. That dapping niggas, yo, my bro, yo, bro, all that shit fufafi. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That shit is fufafi. They gonna be the ones that turn on you. And now, you looking like that was my folks. Cause I'm sure Diddy look at like, damn, I fed Gene. I made sure Gene had this. I made sure he had that. But now Gene is the number one nigga that's talking about you. He the number one nigga that letting niggas know the real you. For whatever reason y'all part ways, he the main nigga that's talking about you. He the main nigga that want niggas to know that you ain't shit. A nigga you fed though. You fed him. You made sure that he got a check. But a nigga not gonna look at that. All a nigga gonna see is the bad in you, man. You can do so much good for people. You can bless people all over the world. But people only associate you with the bad you do. So the best thing is to keep people the fuck from around you. Don't let nobody be around you like that, man. Don't let nobody get that close to you. Because they are going to be the ones that find a way to assassinate your character whenever they feel some type of way. I see it. I know it. I've been through it. On a smaller level. Diddy's on a big level. So he got multiple people around you. And you making people sign these NDA joints, right? But I guess either Gene slipped through the cracks and he wasn't making people sign them at that time. Cassidy didn't sign it, or the NDA doesn't mean anything when it comes to that abuse and that shit like that. It could be that. It could really be that. That it doesn't mean nothing in that sense. It doesn't mean nothing at that time when somebody's talking abuse and rape and shit like that. Your image though. That there, I don't give a fuck. That put a damage on his image, man. That put a damage on Diddy's image heavy. That she said the man raped her, had her having sex with people, abuse, and drugs. That's how people gonna look at you. No matter what you did, no matter who you helped, this is the image that is planted in people's head now. That Bad Boy Records owner, this is the image that people have for him. Real shit. You can say, I'm the man, I run this. You know he think he God, he the God. How people look at him like he like that. Now your image is like damaged, bruh. You looked at like some other shit. Fuck all the money you got. And then you got the broad Young Miami with you. I wonder how he handling her. She already said she liked to get peed on and then tried to take it back later. She said she liked to get peed on. She with the golden showers. Stand up straight with my Timbs on and piss on her. She like that kind of shit. So if she into that shit, right? Diddy probably motherfucker taking it forward with her too. I wonder if later on down the line she gonna come out, or she might be too city girlish for him to go that far with her. I wonder if I wonder if that's it. She might got too much hood in her, because you know she a project chick. I wonder if she letting the nigga go ahead and go crazy on her. Because you don't know what be going on in people's situations. Nobody would have thought Cassie would have came out and said this. But I did hear him say something about Young Jock said Diddy made her shave her head off. But making her have sex with guys while he jerk off? Oh, man. You want to watch a motherfucker hit your joint. You know damn well he wasn't going to be with her forever. You want to watch another man pipe your joint down? Go hard? And I'm trying to think of the one artist he got on there talking about Diddy seen him fuck before. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy might get a thrill out of watching niggas fuck live. I don't know. You know, that motherfucker be sick, man. That motherfucker be sick, man. Got all the paper in the world. Money ain't the issue. The sick fetishes turn to be the issue. And they go too far. Motherfuckers be on all kinds of drugs and shit. Doing all kinds of crazy shit. And these girls be with it, honestly. And then maybe they want to get away from it, but do you got to be rich to make you indulge in that kind of shit? I wonder, do you got to be rich to make you indulge in that kind of shit? Is that just a rich niggas doing whereas though he can make the bras do this kind of shit? I wonder this shit, man. And now people looking at you like a straight sicko, man. You had a big audience looking at you like a sicko, but now they looking at him like, yo, this nigga's sick for real. This nigga's sick for real. And when some other people come out, I'm just like, I'm sitting here thinking about this shit. They said he was swinging left and right. So I'm just curious to see when the dude gonna come out. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm curious to see when the dude gonna come out. When the dude gonna come out and say he went too far with him. This was going on in that world. Cassie she done bust the bubble. The bubble done got popped when they seen that she got them M's. Hold the fuck up. She got what? Hold the fuck up. Man, it's people plotting and planning right now as we speak, man. It's people plotting and planning as we speak. They see the payday. Ain't no way I'ma let her get all the motherfucking money and I don't get no parts. How that sound? I'ma let her get all the money and I don't get no parts? That don't even sound right. This right here is the money grab. He's going through all this shit right now. He got all this shit on his plate right now. It's heavy right now. Keefe D's on his ass. I might as well add a little bit to it. I might as well sprinkle a little bit to it. Real shit, man. Hey, man. Let me know what you think about Diddy, man. Was Diddy on the super sick shit, or was Cassie exaggerating? Was Diddy on his super sick shit, or was Cassie exaggerating? I wonder, man. I know what, though. She got paid for real, man. Diddy gonna move out the country, man. Diddy great move, man. I smell it coming, man. Diddy ready move out the country, man. He ain't gonna be able to stay too long, man. Cause the lawsuits ready fly like a motherfucker, man. They ready fly, man. They coming. They not gonna just allow her to get all the money and them other people that feel like they victims not gonna go get no money, man. Diddy better run, man. He better run ASAP, man. Hey, man. Let me know, man. Hit that like button. Share the video, man. We about to start doing live call-ins so people can tell me on live how they feel. We about to get the phone going. The phone lines is coming soon, man. Share this video. We are coming, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back now. Trust me. It's coming. Stay tuned.